Hey, Grandma's Cody. I'm in New York.
Oh, it's too cold to talk, man.
Where are we and what's happening?
We in Brooklyn, New York. We in cold New York. That's where we at. We in brick cold.
The world, homie.
We in brick cold New York.
And what happened last night?
Yo, the power went out on the generator. We couldn't get it back up. Ty was asleep. It was late. It hurts to go outside. It hurts. This ain't California, baby.
So we've arrived after 3.5 months crossing this crazy country. You talk about revolution very explicitly in your work. Can you talk about what revolution means to you?
Our revolution is a part of our lifestyle. It's not one act. It's a struggle to be a human these days. It's a struggle to respect humanity. It's a struggle to value life.
If we don't raise warriors, you can't expect for any warriors to grow. If you don't put a revolutionary program, then how you expect to see Malcolm X? If you're so scared you can't even think about freedom, then how do you expect it to manifest? And that's how it happens to our youth. So we have to prepare them for the things that are not on the path of their normal life. To shake the frame and be like, I know it say goes 1 through 10, but no, sometimes there's another number that they didn't tell you about. So let's raise the children courageously.
I said do or do not do. Do or do not do. Do or do not do. These are the 5 elements, now it's up to you. Said do or do not do.
My name is M1. Yo, this is Umi right here, POW right here.
It's the scribe for POW.
I'm an orator of the information that's going on in our society at this current moment, so we the new CNN and shit.
From a young age, I was exposed to a lot of different elements, from African drumming to different types of martial arts to just different types of thinking, you know? And when you play music properly or play it in a certain manner, you can go, you know what I mean? You could go places. I think it's the same with all of us. It's a way to help me relieve a lot of stress from my chest, help make my life feel a little bit better. Music does that for the listeners, too.
You know, we need autonomy of our lives. Let's do it collectively, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never really be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out here going to jail.
Anybody who stands up, all the warriors, they try to put behind bars. They try to make anything we do illegal. But they make a war on you if you're poor. If you're too poor, you go to jail.
And we all leaders, we all got responsibility. First and importantly is the responsibility you have to yourself. You really gotta be concerned about what you eat, what you put yourself in front of, what you consume, friendship. All of that trickles down into your family and into your character, your sense of just worth.
So you have to be very aware of what you're bringing in to your conscious and what you're taking out. Hear that voice deep inside you to make the right decisions when you can. And you know, you'll be fine wherever you are, whenever you are. Look at this here, World War III about to appear. Look at this here, abracadabra, magical fear. Look at this here, you saw them Twin Towers disappear. Look at this here, hard to tell the hunter from the deer. And on the block there's no sleeping, around the clock creeping. Bullets leave bodies leaking and the eyes of mamas weeping. Borderlines of money seeking get broken every weekend. Value of the dollar cheaping for the USA weapons. It's like a virus global spreading and the aim is just to dead it, so they aiming where we heading. Yeah.
I remember Huey was running through Oaktown. J. Edgar Hoover came with the dope, now it's towed down. I remember Malcolm and Marcus, Huey and Fred. I feel their pain even though I wasn't there. I'm taking the steps they was taking to get free. I waded through the water with gas with Harriet T, smoking cigars, watching Che writing his diarrhea, marching with Martin saying it couldn't be me. When Richard Pryor cut on the lights and gave us our props. It's a tragic day, Marvin was stabbed by his pops. I remember saying what's going on and never stops. Back day when niggas never ran from the cops. When Ronald Reagan came through, the hood was flooded with rocks and niggas started rocking them Jews flooded with rocks. King Shaka Zulu left them crackers blood on the rocks. We poured out to our ancestors shot in the rocks. Before rock and roll met hip hop became popular. Before black music was under the white binocular. I remember Lil Bobby Hutton, the first member. The first 9/11 was really in December. 12/4, year 1969. Cause every day we got to put our life on the line. People Army style, all day. Take that with you.
And how do you personally hope to make a difference with your own art, your own music?
You know, ultimately, I would just like to communicate that I'm a human being in all senses of the word. You know, I am an example of humanity.
If you're going to be a historian, you know, it's like one crime after another through history, but you're always searching for what's exceptional, because the future is always made by those who are exceptional now. Those who are least important, you know, in the eyes of the ruling class, become those who are going to build our future.
Yeah.
So it's like a revolutionary concept, you know, where the least shall be the most.
Art's always in flux. It's always getting from point A to point B. It's really transitory, moving around a lot. You guys find yourselves on a bus. We live out of backpacks. This is mobile production right here. With like the advent of digital technology, the barriers of entry to filmmaking, as it were, come down so much. Everyone has access to a camera of some sort right now. You can open up your cell phone and you have a camcorder there. So the barriers of entry to getting into this creative field and trying to convey your ideas visually to other people, I think, is still coming to fruition.
Did you find hope in America crossing it?
Yeah, I found some hope, but it's deep when you talk about America. I also found some garbage.
You know, I spent my childhood and I lost my father jerking and knee-jerking to what a man with power was doing to my family, to my society, and to my country. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life being that puppet. George Bush is not going to determine what my actions are. I'm not going to paint portraits of George Bush. I'm not going to put Buck Bush bumper stickers on my car.
The notion of a democracy does not depend on representatives and where they sit in their hall of deliberation, whether it's the left or the right. I think it's got to depend on finding notions of self-government.
Our imagination or creative thinking that gets expressed not only through the arts but through other activities is really what we as a species have developed most highly.
We all gotta get these HD cameras jumping off. We need to be in Africa with the bus. We need to be all over, Brazil, Mexico, Europe. The bus and buses just like this could get around the world and impact that shit just as big as the government and the TV and all the negative stuff that's hitting our people.
We can't wait around anymore for the wheel of history to turn. We are the wheel of history.
They say money is the root of all evil. The greed in some people to lie, cheat, steal, the appeal to be deceitful. Well, if I had some, I'd give it back to the people. I know famous last words are sometimes unbelievable, but we made it this far for free and still yearn for the day we make the world sway in unison. I said we came this far for the love of the burn, the heat of the passion, and the dreams that reoccur. My memory is a document, the rest is still a blur. I don't know much, but what